We're still going through the chronological gospels, indicating any place where it appears in one gospel, we'll catch it in another as well. And we want to do it in chronological order. And we're still in AD 27, where there's about 51 events that occur in this Galilean ministry, if you will. We're going to be looking today at the demoniac that's healed. And we only have two gospel accounts of this. We have nothing in Matthew and nothing in John, but we do have the same story in both, the same event in both Mark and Luke. It's in Mark 1:21 through 28, and Luke chapter 4, verses 31 and following. And let me tell you the story, and as I do, I'll tell you where there's additional event details in Luke. We'll start with Mark. Jesus is in Capernaum, around Galilee, and it's the Sabbath. He's in the synagogue, and his primary reason for being there is to teach. And as he is teaching, a demoniac possessed man, and Luke is the one that tells us that the man was possessed rather than just an unclean spirit being in him. As he begins to teach, this demoniac man possessed cries out, "What do you have to do with us? And do you come to destroy us?" Luke adds to that, "I know you do. I know you have come to destroy us." And so we see additional details there. We also see then as the demoniac is commanded by Jesus to come out of the man goes into a convulsion. Luke adds to us that when he goes into this convulsion and falls to the ground, that he is not harmed. That's not in Mark, but it's there in Luke. And the demoniac is on the ground. The evil spirit, the demonic spirit, comes out of the man. And now the people that are in the synagogue who have been there for Jesus' teaching are asking all kinds of questions of each other. Who is this? He speaks with such authority. Is this a new teaching? What should we make of this? And of course, the fact that they have to come to the conclusion of in this event is that the demons obey Jesus. And they've never seen anything like this. And so it tells us clearly in the last verse of both the Mark and the Luke account that the word went out into the community. Now, this was one of the ways that Jesus used to get his name known in the community, was through miracles. And so word spreads about Jesus and what he can do, and that even demons obey him. I think this is very significant, that it was one of the tools that Jesus used in order to gain the notoriety that he did to bring the real message, which was not healing, was not demons. It was that he came to save men from their sin and to die for their sin so that men could have eternal life. And this is one of the tools that he used so that he could spread the gospel message. And again, remember, we're early in Jesus' ministry, AD 27, and the early events of his public ministry. I'm so glad that Jesus has the power even over demonic forces. While I don't see a great deal of demonic force within the same context that we see here in Mark and Luke, there's no question Satan's alive and well and working in mankind. We can see that every day in politics. We can see that every day in world events, mass shootings, all the things that people in their right minds wouldn't do those kind of things. But we see a demonic influence on the minds of people, and we see all kinds of terrible and vicious things happening in our world. I'm so glad that Jesus has the power over all of those things, and not a sparrow drops from the sky that he's not aware. And that's my thought for the day. God bless you and have a great day.